want to do an iron butt. For those of you that are not sure what an iron butt is, maybe you've heard it before, or maybe iron butt just sounds like a really hard diaper. I don't know. There is the Iron Butt Association. Basically, they'll like certify long rides or different like riding achievements or riding feats, you know. And iron butt, the thing that I'm going for, is over 1,000 miles in 24 hours. And I mean, it may not sound like a whole lot, and there's people that have put in a ton more miles than that in 24 hours. But I'm also thinking about doing it on a sport bike. And that's not to say that like a sport bike is incapable of doing an iron butt. There are people that have done it. But when you look up iron butt rides, I'm going to say iron butt a lot in this video, I can just tell. But when you look up iron butt rides, most of the bikes on the list are cruisers, ADV bikes, touring bikes, you know. You don't really see a whole lot of sport bikes or super sports especially on the list. So I think I want to be one of the proud, one of the few. I want to accomplish an iron butt on a sport bike. The problem I have is I got to figure out where to go. In one way, I'm kind of sort of blessed in that I live in like the middle part of the United States, so I can literally ride in any direction and pretty much accomplish the iron butt task. What I haven't decided is if I want to try and pull an iron butt in one direction, like ride 1,000 miles to a place, or if I want to do the split thing where you ride like 500 or so miles to a place and then turn around and come back. Either one qualifies as an iron butt. You know, am I going to ride halfway there, or do I want to ride to a destination 1,000 miles or more away in a day? Really, I'm down for either one. I just got no idea where I would want to go. I'm actually very interested to hear you guys' input. If any of you guys have attempted an iron butt or have completed an iron butt, drop a comment down below. Let me know what your biggest hurdles were. Like, you know, the preparation is one thing, the actual ride is also a pretty big task, you know. I understand you have to document like your receipts. I'm not sure if you had to document your lodging and that kind of stuff or not. A couple of years ago, I honestly would not have contemplated an iron butt because it's a pretty long ride, dude. Like 1,000 miles, even in a vehicle, is a pretty long ride. I'm already mentally preparing myself for the chafed inner thigh from hugging up on the gas tank so much, and trying to think of ways that I can stretch out my legs when I'm going down the interstate. Could like drape my leg over a frame slider and kind of extend it out a little bit. So I'm probably going to toy around on this trip that we're taking today. It's only going to be like 160 mile round trip, something like that. Stretch out the legs a little bit, maybe rest up the tailbone here and there. Stuff that I can use whenever I decide to do this trip. Thanks for coming, listening to me spew. And before you go, drop a comment down below, you know, your thoughts on iron butts, if you've done it before, or if you're thinking about doing it, whatever. I would love to know. If there's any like super cool destinations you guys can think of, drop those down there too, because really like almost got writer's block on where to ride to. Writer's block, get it? So I'll leave you with a little peace of mind today. Ride safe, don't be a statistic. Stay safe, stay sane, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.